A mother who killed two of her children by placing them in an oven and turning it on will spend the rest of her life in prison following a long-awaited sentence on November 15, 2024. 24-year-old Lamora Williams called 911 in 2017 to report that her two sons were dead, 1-year-old Carter Penn and 2-year-old Keontae Penn.
Atlanta 911, operator 7054. What's the address of your
Yes, ma'am. I have a question, and this is a serious matter. I just left my cousin in the house with my kids. She just left my kids in the house when I came back from work, and my kids, two of my kids are dead. What do I gotta do? They dead. She left them dead in the house by themselves.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Where are you now?
I'm in my house. She left my door open.
In the first part of the call, Lamora told police that she left her 3 children with her cousin as a caregiver while she went to work, and that 2 of her children were dead and her cousin was gone when she returned home. In the next part of the call, Lamora Williams says that one of her sons is alive and that the stove was laying on her youngest son's head and that her other son was laid out on the floor with his brains all over the floor.
My baby boy, my oldest baby boy, is the only one that's here, only one that's alive. She left them in the house by themselves. She left them in here, and they knocked the stove on. Can you listen? When I came in, the stove was laying on my youngest son's head, and my other son was laid out on the floor with his brains laid out on the floor. I don't know what to do. I just came home to work from this. And she just left my baby dead.
Okay, ma'am.
Williams continues to put on a drama act saying, "I don't know what to do, I just came home from work." She then continues saying, "Can you please help me?" and that she didn't want to get locked up because it wasn't her fault. It seemed Williams was more concerned about getting locked up rather than the fact her 2 children are literally dead right in front of her.
Ma'am, I can't even talk. This is so serious. I'm so scared. I don't want to get locked up because I was at work.
Okay, ma'am.
I
understand that you're scared. I completely understand, but I need to get some help out there to you now. Can you tell me where you're located?
I understand that, but can you please help me? Like, can you please tell me, like, I don't want to get locked up because this is not my fault. I had just came home from work. Came home from work.
Yes, ma'am.
I just came home from work.
Okay. Ma'am, the first thing that I need to do is get some help out there to you. I understand that you're upset and you're scared.
They've been here dead. Like, it's no way in the fuck. She left my baby dead.
Okay.
And I don't have no way to reach her.
If you're not sure, if you were at work, ma'am, listen to me. If you were at work while this happened, then the responsibility is going to fall on your sister. That's who you left them with. Okay?
It's also important to know that around the same time that Williams called 911, the father of the kids also called the police.
Atlanta 911, operator 3809. This is Douglas County with a transfer. Go ahead, Jamil.
Hey, I just received a call from my child's mother that 2 of my youngest 2 dead babies, my sons are dead in an apartment.
Okay, there's a lot of background noise. There what in an apartment, sir?
I just received a call that 2 of my kids are dead inside of an apartment.
Okay, did she call 911? What's the address?
No, she didn't call 911. She called me and she video called me and showed me this, and I seen it.
What's the address?
And I really think they are really dead.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Jamil Penn.
The father, Jamil Penn, said on the phone that he just received a call from his child's mother that 2 of his kids are dead in an apartment. He also stated in the call that Williams had video called him and he'd seen it, stating that, "I really think they are dead." According to the autopsy reports, the 2 children had their heads stuck in an oven that was tipped over. Although the police said the children had just been burned, the medical examiner disagreed. The medical examiner said that their heads were likely placed inside the tipped over oven. The examiner's autopsy report stated that they suffered thermal changes from dry heat and changes from prolonged exposure to heat, and it required an extensive amount of time to get to this degree. According to an arrest warrant obtained by Law and Crime, the mother knowingly and intentionally killed her children by placing them in an oven and turning it on. Although Williams attempted to prove her innocence in court, she was charged on 4 counts of murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, 2 counts of concealing death, and a false statement charge in 2018. Williams was sentenced on Friday 15th of November 2024 on 14 charges, which added up to a life sentence in prison without possibility of parole and an additional 35 years. This case is extremely sad, and I just don't understand how a mother can do this to her own kids.